recording. Whoops.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps. There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Drake's breath.
There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never
Yes,
been
apart from the
much of a
fact that they can
swimmer.
literally read what you
According
said.
to his supporters older, he may be able to help.
Yeah, no one will
Who's
notice.
that then?
My uncle, Byron Rossfield.
Lord Byron Rossfield of the
Are
Seven
you
High
too?
Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities. Wait, Rossfield. And you're a Rossfield, of course.
My uncle's name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune, along with a handsome fleet of ships.
Well, it's settled then. What are we waiting for, eh? Huh?
Photos counter is now open. Nice. Perfect, we needed that. Okay, now we can actually go and do stuff.
What are we waiting for, indeed?
New quest available nearby. Oh. You're absolutely right.
Maybe there's trouble.
How the fuck do I get there?
It's all right. Jim?
Probably that way. Oh, Chris! Hold down your pants.
Won't be long now, Martel. Sid, I was hoping to speak to you.
Is everything all right?
Oh, yeah, it's just, well, as you know, we've been
sweet
trying to grow
mother of
fruit
God.
down here.
It's good to know that something of the old hideaway still lives on.
Martel's pride and joy. It was a sapling when she rescued it from the rubble, but look at it now. All our hard work's finally paying off. I took it on, you see, after she died, and now the fruit's finally ready to eat. And not only is it ready, it's actually tasty. Sweet as you like, in fact. She bred the bitter right out of it.
Impressive. And welcome news to more than a few, I'd say.
I thought this first harvest could go to the curse breakers, on account of all they do for the hideaway. You couldn't take them some, could you? Seems better them coming from you.
It'll be nice being the bearer of good news for a change.
Oh, thank you. She always had a soft spot for that lot, see? And once they've had their share, I'll see to it that everyone else gets some. Here you go. Martel apples, they're called, in honor of her memory.
Aw.
You hear that, Martel? Today's finally the day.
Sure. 2 baskets of apples.
It's not the...
Well, somebody important is going to be here at one point. Don't care. And yeah, the theme song is actually really good for this place. Reminds me a lot of Final Fantasy 15 with the main theme song for that
Did you
one
come
town
from
with the
the forest
reactor.
today?
I forgot the name of it.
And you say Sid built this place?
I really wish I could sprint.
So Arthur's all right.
Très bien.
You two look like you could use something to eat. Here. Courtesy of Martel.
They're poisoned, but don't worry about it.
Martel. Now, where have I heard that name before?
Weren't she the girl from the Furrows?
Course she was. An odd sort, that one.
Hey Tess, how you doing?
Plants more than people.
Aye, and brave as a bane might. Remember when she ran back into the hideaway to collect them trees when Titan attacked? Wait,
These aren't those apples, are they? Well, I'll be. She'd have been proud, and rightly so. Thank you, Sid.
The pumps I have at the moment are definitely not doing the job. But the problem is I need to actually get myself an appointment and I'm not getting called back. Which is
Them old apples
quite
weren't enough to
frustrating.
curdle your guts.
They're working well,
Gift from
but
the
definitely at
backyard.
work I'm feeling it.
For your service.
Yes, ugh. Turns out the first pump that I got from the hospital is actually the strongest, so I'm using that one. They're not the same thing, it's just that one is actually
Please
fitting the
take me
needs.
back.
But it gives me
I haven't seen a
palpitations.
hideaway apple since. Old Sid was
It's
the only
either
one
my
who could
chest is
stomach
bursting because it
things.
hurts because I breathe, or it's bursting because my heart is
He'd
beating
nab 'em
fast.
right from the branch, make Martel livid. Not that anyone could stay mad at the man for long.
That sounds like the Sid I knew, all right.
Planning on keeping that lot to yourselves, were you? Hang on. These aren't Martels, are they? I'm glad to see someone carried on what she started. Can't have been easy, not in the Deadlands. Reckon she'd be happy knowing all her hard work didn't go to waste. Clive, tell the lad down
I'm
in the
basically having the
backyard
same
to run
thing.
some over for me, will you?
Not so much as a thank you. Well, I've got some manners at least. Thanks, Sid. You can leave the basket
It's
with
so
me.
weird to be called
I'll
Sid.
see that the others get
It's
their
so
share.
fucking weird.
And give our compliments to the gardener, won't you?
That was the last of the apples. I should head to the backyard.
I have to walk all the way back? You
Pass along
bitch.
everyone's regards.
I'll grab the stuff here first.
Them old apples were enough to...
Fuck it.
Oh, Clive! Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
The Patron's Whisper. Does that mean someone else is taking care of our friend's donations?
Oh no, that's still me. It's just Karen has her toll, Blackthorn has his hammer. I thought a new name might liven things up. I still catalogue every item that arrives, in addition to setting aside those tokens of appreciation the sender has specified are to be presented to you personally. Would you like to see if we have any?
Okay.
Here's everything we've received and everything promised.
The Patron's Whisper. Completing a side quest will earn Clive renown, inspiring nameless benefactors from across the Twins to donate money or items to Clive's cause. Visit Desiree at the Patron Whispers in the Hideaway Mess to view current renown level and accept donation. Alright. I'll take the ability points, that's for sure.
Here you are.
I'll take the cheap one for now.
Come again. I may have more for you.
Fancy a look at the list, do you? Here you go. Always something in there.
Hey, that old Moogle. Well, there you are, Koopa. I've been looking all over for you.
What's the matter
Yeah, you've been
like that?
looking all over for me by staying next to the fucking bounty board the entire time. Thanks, bro.
The hunt board? It's where the curse breakers post sightings of particularly fearsome beasts. Those that might pose a threat to our operations if they were left to roam free. Just because they can't be dealt with when they're spotted, doesn't mean they can't be dealt with later. Was that what you wanted to know?
So I need your help, as I need to remind you, Koopa, one of the mightiest of all Muggles, no fiend of the forest or ghoul. Well, never mind.
Right. Well, leaving your mightiness aside for the moment, the people of Valisthea are going through a lot already. What with the Blight and the war. The last thing they need is ungodly fiends terrorizing them on top of everything else. So if the curse breakers are too busy to help, then perhaps I can. Or at least I can try.
Alright. Hordes of fiends terrorizing the countryside are posted in a hunt board, in hopes of fearless heroes such as Clive will take it upon themselves to hunt down and slay the notorious marks. Okay. Can I mark them? No. Clairview, Sambrec, Broken Hilt, Rosaria. They're worth a pretty penny, too. Clairview, Sambrec. So I could just go and do it right now, if I wanted to. See if that would work out.
Them old apples were enough to...
That room's as ragged as ghost lot.
I hear there's trouble in Rosaria.
Good way to get renowned, too.
The curse breakers send their thanks. And their compliments. They were clearly very fond of Martel.
They remembered her. After all these years. I suppose she was very kind, even to a tongue-tied lummox like me. You were one of the good ones, Martel. Why did you have to die? She put everything into her work. She wasn't going to rest until we had fruit sweet enough to enjoy. And now we do. When she died, I named a sapling after her. And now it's a full-grown tree. Martel lives on through the fruit it bears.
And through you. Her dream would have died with her, had you not kept it alive. That's something to be proud of.
I didn't do anything really, but thank you. You're kinder to me than I deserve.
By the way, Otto's expecting some of your crop. And I wouldn't mind some of it either, if that's not too much to ask.
Of course not. I'll see that you're both well provided for. They like your fruit, Martel. Isn't that wonderful? I'd say it's about time we planted you some siblings, don't you think?
Oh, nice. That actually made... Okay. That pushed me over the edge, and I'm about to break now. Nice. It always weirds me the fuck out every time I get a close-up on Clive. Oh. We're actually forced to go there now. Thanks. What? Not to be rude. But what's the point of, like, opening the bounty board if you're not gonna let me go and do it right away? Ah, yes, I'll introduce that new mechanic that you can't fuck around with yet.
you think it was wise to
It's like at
leave
level
here?
5, like looking at something like, oh, you can craft armor. Oh, sweet. When you let me get to do that? Oh, when you level 20 in like 3 days. Oh. Thanks.
He didn't seem pleased.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dhalmekia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares. Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
That he does.
And wasn't it Sid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
A wolf, we've got something going on.
I always knew that I would return one day. Return to Ironhome.
For what?
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past. If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
We will face it together then.
To the end.
Ah! Thank you so much! God damn it, Tuz. Why? Thank you, man. Welcome in, everyone, now.
Come on.
Jesus Christ, I wasn't expecting that. I'm too tired for this shit. Stop being kind to me. What the
How far do
fuck?
you think your mother's reach extends? Will we find
I'm
the
not
same
built for
tragedy
this.
in the south
I'm not built for kindness.
as we did at Martha's Rest?
More than likely.
I'm only
Which is
built
why
for
we
the
should
bitter
hurry.
taste of coffee.
There are still many settlements between here and Port Isolde. We visit as many as we can and hear their stories. Starting with the village of Amber.
I don't understand why you can kill Colin with chocobos. It's so fucking weird. Of all the things to kill, the chocobos is the last thing I could think of. They are cute and extremely practical too. Jesus Christ, the dog. And they're practical too, because I can do this. Hold on. Hey, boy. Oh, girl.
Come on.
What's up, bitches? Chocobo, chocobo. Intimidation tactics. Alright, let's fucking fight. How do I get off again?
Thanks, Gal.
Ow! What the fuck, man? Doesn't look like there's much here.
mockery of justice is what it is. Lord Elwyn would never have stood for this.
Quiet, you! Thought they were loyalists.
Jill, look.
Oh, sweet.
Rosaria must be cleansed of the stain which befouls her, that she might rise once again from the ashes to welcome a new dawn. 'Twould be a pity to make examples of you all, for the transgressions of but a handful.
Of course, your lordship. You shall have our full cooperation.
What business could the Black Shields have in a village this small? There's barely room to hide a bearer.
Then they must be here for something else.
Thing is, if we fight them here, we're basically condoning this entire village to death. Don't do this,
You're
bro.
a long way from home, aren't you?
Just limit break generation above. Eh.
Much obliged.
Much obliged.
You won't be disappointed. I suppose we won't be seeing you again.
Actually, I have to
Excuse me,
take my pump.
but what was all that about earlier?
You haven't heard? Someone's been stirring up trouble. There've been attacks on the garrison, supplies stolen. They even say a Black Shield was murdered. The Empire wants answers, and what the Empire wants, the Empire gets.
Don't they just?
Keep your ears open, eh? The Black Shields will pay good coin for information on the culprits. You'd have to be dull as a sack of stones to think you could take on the Empire. What with their 100 full legions?
100? I heard it were 1,000.
Okay, we're good. Ugh. That one really needs a bad aftertaste. Now expect me to be a bit weird and maybe not talk a lot as usual. Or as much as usual. Even though I don't really talk much.
You seen him, didn't you?
I'm sorry.
The Black Shields. Just now. You seen them, didn't
Gonna
you?
get heart palpitations
At
for
least
a
I
bit.
think there was a Black Shields. Can't say I ever saw one before.
Was this the first time they visited the village?
Usually
What
acts
do
pretty
you
fast,
think?
but they don't last long.
Amber's the arse end of nowhere. And they thought we might be harboring firebrands. Huh. If only we were. I might have turned them in and become a Black Shield myself.
You don't think these firebrands the Empire is looking for could be us, do you?
I don't know. But we need to find out.
Oi.
Greetings, friend. We are travelers.
I know that. What do you want?
We couldn't help noticing those Imperial soldiers who were here earlier.
Don't you go telling these strangers a thing. I speak for the people of this village, and we have nothing more to say to you. You are to leave Amber and never come back.
May I at least ask why?
I don't know who you are or what brings you here, but your presence puts us all in grave danger. The Empire is a harsh master. Its demands are great, and its justice swift. But as long as we keep our heads down and pay our tributes, we are left alone. Some might call it submission. But if it will spare my people the Viceroy's wrath, then I will gladly submit. This village will not become another East Pole.
Then we shall be on our way.
At least he's not trying to argue.
These people live with a knife to their throats. In the mistaken belief that if they cooperate, my mother will show them mercy.
Obedience bought with fear.
Are you all right?
Sorry, It's nothing. We still don't know who the Black Shields are looking for.
Well, whoever they are, the Imperials deem them worth pursuing to the back of beyond. But other than Martha, who else in Rosari would have the courage to stand against the Empire? A new ally would certainly be welcome. Can we find them before the Imperials do? Perhaps the next village will yield more answers.
Perhaps.
This pass will take us through the mountains.
And directly into the path of whoever or whatever lurks here.
Oh wow, beautiful. What's less beautiful is what I have to do to you.
More of these echoes.
What do you think is waking you? The mother crystal's collapse?
I have an idea. I'm going to like it.
What was that yell? Oh, Ramu. I heard Kabu. I'm like, what the fuck?
Farewell.
Left or right? I feel like someone just asked me a political question. I'm surviving. Thanks for asking. How you doing, Seashop? What is this? What did that do? That a chest or something? Espresso. Honestly, big mood.
More of my mother's men.
Well, that was short-lived. Get fucked. What's this way then? Something I missed. A fight. That's pretty much it. I love this spell so much. You can just catch everything at once. Doesn't matter what it is. Can I call? I can. Oops.
Let's go. Fly, Ambrosia. Time to fight.
Well then.
Safe.
Be safe. There's no such thing.
Garuda!
It's such a good initiator, because then after that, everything is close by. Like, everything is bunched up together, so it's just easy as fuck to kill them. What's up, nerds? Thanks for the loot. Now we move on and do the things. It's also a very good starter for the combo when the enemy is actually down. Whoa! I missed one. Damn it.
Blood, Clive.
What a surprise.
And still wet.
You were told to stay in your homes.
The Black Shields.
You know who we are. And still, you would bear your steel. Why then? We owe you our thanks. You have saved us the trouble of an interrogation. To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these, our swords we swear.
Say that again. I'll show you a true shield protector. Fire and
I got fucked over so bad. Surprise! Yes, dwell in darkness.
Tell me what I want and the end will be swift. Who are you looking for?
Why, you. We come bearing a message. Your friends have been found. The branded you freed from our camps. They await you in Ordeal. Guardians of the Flame.
Hey, I will take a sip. 1 sec.
Those are Old Hill's gates.
Then we hurry.
Okay. Don't understand why there's a QTE on the goddamn door.
Find something, boy. Death.
I'll never understand that cinematic actual like decision that every fucking movies do. that they look at the dog and say, "You found something, boy," instead of looking the direction where the dog is actually looking. Like, what the fuck? Like, you already see that he's goddamn growling. Look in the fucking front. It's a danger, obviously. Like, what? Drives me insane.
Oh, found her.
Oh, great.
This was my mother's doing.
But why? Why would anyone...
I don't know. I never truly understood her. But this...
Oh, Clive.
I will learn what madness drives her, and I will end it. We should go.
Yes.
Are we not gonna give them proper burial? We did it for everyone else, but the people that got fucking...
We can't leave them here like this.
We won't. But if the Black Shields have made it this far south, they may already be in Port
Right.
Isolde.
Now that makes a bit more sense. I was about to say, like, what the fuck? Are they not gonna, you know... They really did kill everyone, huh? Bunch of douchebags.
We're approaching Buick Bridge. Though I doubt the Empire would let us cross over to Rosalith.
Hello. I'm glad they didn't kill you. Hi.
Didn't happen to come by way of Oldhill, did you? Saw some Imperials clad in black making for the docks just the other day. The next morn, you couldn't see the sun for all the ravens.
I did, Mummy. I could hear him shouting from down the road.
They're all Rosarian.
But this is their home.
I wonder what's going on. I'll just call my baby. Hello. Oh, God damn it. The moment I get on. Fuck's sake. We're going for a trip on my favorite rocket ship. Flying through the sky. You're going for a swim, bro. Crabs are tough. Who would have thought? don't give enough XP for it to be worth it.
The Lazarus. What happened to this place?
My mother happened. The nobles who lived here didn't stand a chance. Let's hope my uncle found that
You can just shoot him. It also works. In fact, it works quite well.
That's the main gate. And it looks like we're not the only ones hoping to get in.
Was that a giggity moment? That was a giggity moment. It's canon.
Let us pass! My children are starving! Have mercy! Voice-rinsed dogs they are! You can't ignore us forever!
Let us in, or we'll die on your doorstep!
Better out there than in here.
More than enough for everything! Find the chinless bastards! Those crystals belong to us all!
I said, where were you, filth? Back to you.
Someone's gonna die in a minute.
Cut you down where you stand.
Destroy it!
No chance of slipping through unnoticed. We'll need to find another way in. I thought we might be able to reason with the guards. Or at least bribe them.
I suspect everyone in that crowd thought the same. Was that the only way in?
Officially, yes. Strictly speaking, no. My uncle once told me that the nobles had tunnels built, so that they could visit town without having to walk amongst the rabble. The Lazarus.
Why didn't you just start with that
We'll
then?
find our way into the city there.
Wouldn't that be more discreet and less risky?
And the entire place looked abandoned. Do you think it's safe?
As long as it is abandoned.
The good news is we haven't seen a single black shield since Old Hill.
Maybe they found who they were looking for.
God fucking damn, I keep doing that. The mini jump I do in front of a door every goddamn time is so fucking annoying.
This is nothing like I remember it.
How quickly a crown can lose its luster.
So, when is the boss fight coming up? Gives me that vibe right now.
Not abandoned then.
Whom's the fuck are you?
Visitors!
Chill?
Apologies. We'll show ourselves out.
I mean, we still will. Technically speaking.
Waken!
I love that spell. It's so good.
I've only ever seen one man fight like that. And he's long dead.
Then perhaps it's time you joined him.
The blessing of the Phoenix. It can't be. I was there when you died. Huh? Forgive me, my lord. I knew not whom I addressed. You have naught to fear from us.
I killed a few of you guys.
Founder, it really is you.
It is. So wait.
Look it up. Come on, man.
We can speak inside.
And those who wouldn't bend the knee?
We left before the Empire could make examples of us, though we didn't go far. And we banded together to form the Guardians of the Flame soon after. Alas, there is only so much a handful of aging shields can do against the might of an empire. But we've seen to it that their stay has been anything but pleasant. Of late, though, we've had our hands full just trying to keep the Duchy's few remaining bearers out of the Imperial's clutches.
The Cullings. We saw what happened in Old Hill.
Aye, the foul work of the Black Shields and their mistress.
You mean my mother? But it doesn't make sense. Even knowing what I know about her. Her hatred for bearers was no secret, but she wouldn't have been ignorant of their value to the realm.
No offense, my lord, but in case you haven't noticed, the Lady Annabella couldn't care less about the realm. She barely even cares for her own home. That much has been plain since the slaughter at Eastpool. And, since granting the Holy Emperor a new heir, her obsession with bearers only seems to have grown. As to why, I don't know. Maybe she can't bear the thought of anyone having the power to challenge her beloved son.
Her son?
Sir Wade, the Black Shields have broken camp. They march in full force for Buick Bridge. Then so do we. Make ready. This is their main host. If we remove the head, perhaps we can prevent what happened at the docks from happening somewhere else. If I do nothing, then the blood of their next victims will be on my hands.
I like this kid.
Yours and ours. We too have witnessed the crimes these men who dare call themselves shields have committed in my mother's name. It cannot be allowed to continue. We must put a stop to this madness.
We must. So let us go with you. For the good of Rosaria.
I was hoping you'd say that. Very well. If that is your wish, I would be honored to serve at your side.
And we at yours.
So Wade, let
Fuck
us do our
hell.
duty.
I would love to react
With
more,
pleasure,
but my
my
god.
lord.
Also, I kind of got distracted. I got called out on Twitter.
I imagine this endeavor will require more than just our
I got spotted.
Then let's hope Sir Wade has a good quartermaster.
I suppose we owe you our thanks. You spared us when you could have just as easily sent us to the mud.
We'll show them that.
Thanks for the refill, but I don't think I used any potions, did I?
What is it you require?
And they're not giving me new items at all. Oh. There's roses. I'll buy a few. Because I can. I will.
Will that be all?
You know what? I'll buy a few more. Because I can.
As you wish, my
And
lord.
I'm fucking hungry.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
I love roses. They're perfect for my diet.
Tell us then, Sir Wade. What is your plan?
Nothing fancy. You, Lady Jill and I make for Buett Bridge and provoke the main host at their encampment. Sensing an opportunity to end the Guardians, the Black Shields will call for reinforcements, who will be met from the rear by parties of my brothers hidden throughout the surrounding hills. This will allow us to wage...
No. Here's the thing with Final Fantasy. All the stories are not related, quote-unquote. They have similarities here and there. Characters that come back, well, like Mughals and stuff like that, but I think they all take place in different eras, / different timelines, / different, like, realities. Like, most of the time you will not meet the same characters twice. Like, Cloud is in the future, far in the future. This is, quote-unquote, back in the past. I don't know if it's the same universe. I just know it's not at all the same.
battle on the bridge without fear of being overwhelmed.
If anything, maybe this guy is
While the
actually,
Black
like,
Shields have
an ancestor
advantage
of
in
Cloud.
numbers, you see. They prefer to fight in small units,
I doubt it,
which
though.
we can use to our advantage.
How small exactly?
Small enough, now that I have you and Lady Jill for company. I doubt I could have done this on my own.
But until we arrived, that was your plan. You haven't changed a bit.
So Wade, the bearers from Oldale have been laid to rest.
Very good. Now make ready for battle.
As you command.
Battle. Oh, battle. Prepare your actions.
Thank you, Sir Wade. Perhaps now they will find peace.
There is but one thing which will grant them peace. Putting an end to the Black Shields.
And so we shall.
We're prioritizing their quest. What? Remember, throughout the main scenario, Clive will often be joined by various companions who are keen to lend their assistance. However, depending on Clive's destination, they may choose to remain behind as their hideaway. It's not really something I can help, can I?
May the blessing of the Phoenix go with you.
It's the rise of the Phoenix.
How long have you been pursuing the Black Shields?
Since they burned their first village. We tracked down the bastards responsible and fed their corpses to Stillwind. Suffice to say, that got their attention.
Fuck.
It's been a game of cat and mouse ever since.
Look at me sideways.
Come along now.
Oh boy.
The bastards are looking at
There they are. On your command, my lord.
I don't have to command shit, I'm just gonna attack. You follow in. Oh, never mind.
What is it now? I told you! We bear a message for the Vicereine. From the Guardians of the Flame.
Ha! You presume to tell us that a pair of filthy vagabonds, a woman and a dog could guard aught against the might of the Black Shields. Then come! Die along with your flame! For Azaria!
For Azaria!
Hey! For Rosaria! In the flame! And the freaking burning everything! Let's go! Wing! Action! Oh, hey, look, reinforcements. Crazy.
Another wyvern to fight their battles for them.
I forgot how to dodge for a sec. Wrong target. What the fuck, game?
More dragons.
Worms. The Imperials aren't taking any chances. I can't say I'm flattered.
What? I was doing so well. Oh no.
A noble stand, albeit a misguided one.
I suck at fighting these dudes in particular.
In taking it, you have but proven our point. That this land is in dire need of cleansing.
Don't use that word in 2023, bro.
So wait.
Found. There's no one left to keep them occupied. We need to finish this.
We finish him.
Get fucked. Imperial Link. I'll take it. Anything I can use for a weapon. That'd be dope.
I don't see any more.
I don't see any more. Well, open your fucking eyes.
It worked. It did. It bloody worked. We sent every last one of the rotten bastards straight to the mud. My, Lord,
Perhaps this will be enough to stop the Cullings. For the time being, at least.
Perhaps. Though I doubt my mother will take this loss well. She'll move swiftly to see her minions' ranks replenished.
And then it will all begin again. I often wonder if the nation we once knew is gone for good.
Probably.
Her fields rot. Her people starve. We battled to preserve the flame that was, but for every foe we fell, another springs up in its place. Yet be that as it may, it is still our home, and we must fight for it, as we always have, and always will. For as long as the Firebird's flame burns in our hearts, the Duchy cannot die. And her loyal subjects may dream of a day when the Rosarian standard flies over Rosalith once more.
It really gives me both the shakes and also the palpitations. Fucking nuts.
So wait,
Think we should fall back to Port Isolde before the garrison sends reinforcements? A sound strategy, my lord.
He did the thing.
And how long has my uncle been funding you and your comrades' endeavors?
Since the beginning. Lord Byron was the first person I turned to after forming the Guardians. And had I known of this tunnel back then, I wouldn't almost have been hanged by the city guard for trying to sneak over the wall.
I suppose a formal request for an audience would have appeared suspicious.
And appearances must be maintained. Were the Vice-Regency to catch wind of Lord Byron's involvement in our movement, they'd seize his estate and send him to the gallows, where he would be of no use to anyone. And so, though it sickens him to the soul, he plays the part of the loyal lord, knowing that one wrong move might prove his downfall. It is why he remains ever vigilant. Don't be surprised if he refuses you an audience, especially since you're famously dead.
Then I will have to think of a way to prove that I am neither wraith nor wrongdoer.
I might have something which could help with the latter. It's the mark of the Guardians. Display it, and those who love Rosaria will know where your loyalties lie.
I shall wear it with pride.
Be sure that you do. I don't want my men attacking you again. Unless you deserve it. If only Sir Tyler could have been here to see you. Or the Lord Commander.
Thank you, Sir Wade. If there is ever anything you need.
I know. Go on now, my lord.
I'm a bit sad that Clive didn't keep the mark. So to actually get it cut out.
How accommodating. Do you really think they believe we are who we say we are?
Not a chance.
Someone's pissed off.
Right, I guess. My uncle believes we're imposters here to rob him. And means to string us up himself.
Woohoo!
Imagine my surprise when I was told my nephew had come to visit. Clive Rosfield died long ago. And for uttering his name here, you shall pay with your tongue!
Okay. Pulls down the pants. What? Hold on.
You would mock me as well? It is I, Sir Crandall of Camelot, loyal servant to her serene holiness, Saint Sybil the Unshod. Meadow, thou vile sorcerer, for thy crimes against church and crown, I shall have thy head.
Don't burst out crying, please. God damn.
Curse thee, infectious flax wench. Even in death, must thou plague me still? Very well. I shall open the gates of hell, that thou might see thy charge once more.
Bravo, Uncle. You're still the finest Maddo in the twins.
Oh, Clive, my dear boy, it's really you. You always were fond of that scene from The Saint in the Sanctuary. Never did let me play Sir Crandall.
I have a favor to ask, Uncle Byron.
Rutherford, inform the kitchens. There'll be guests. We dine immediately.
But, Uncle...
You can't very well regale me with the tale of your miraculous preservation on an empty stomach.
Take a chill pill, Clive. Come on, man. You deserve it. Fucking hell.
See that you use the good plates, Rutherford.
The one with the cartoon little characters.
So you arrived late to one of her cullings, did you? Since becoming Vicereine, Annabella has been a constant thorn in Rosaria's side, but these atrocities are a new low. Something has changed. Quite what, I don't know, but the woman we knew is gone, and a monster sits in her place.
A monster.
For better or worse, I've been charged with governing this town, and thus must maintain the illusion of obedience. That's all I can do to aid Wade and his merry band of revolutionaries.
So he's told us. You have risked much for Rosaria. Our nation will be forever in your debt.
It has been 20 years, Clive. The nation your father and your forefathers fought to defend is no more. Perhaps it would be otherwise had I the courage of my brother. All right, if it's a ship you require, a ship you shall have. I've a galley in port, but recently relieved of her cargo. She can be outfitted for the voyage in a matter of weeks.
So you believe us then? About everything?
Believe you? Ha! Only a fool would believe even half of the things you claim. But until tonight, only a fool would have believed my nephew still lived. And besides, I have it on good authority that Clive is telling the truth.
Whose authority?
Your own, of course. You've always been a terrible liar.
Is that true?
It's not untrue.
Let's say no more about it, eh? It wouldn't do to linger on my nephew's greatest failing.
I fucking love these moments where someone just get called out like that.
Though, is all this about you being Sid. You were always such a good boy. But
Besides, we all knew you always jack off in the bathroom. Wait, you guys knew?
Which, if I'm not mistaken,
Yeah,
would make
kind of
me
watched.
an
What?
outlaw's uncle. Right then, who shall we pillage first? Rutherford, fetch me my cutlass. This will be fun.
What is going on with her?
Over there. Go on. She's a fine ship, isn't she?
Once outfitted, she'll bear us across the boiling sea to Drustinus in the space of 3 days. Something on your mind?
Monsters. When I served the Iron Kingdom, I did so because I saw no other choice. Because once they learned that the lash would not move me, they turned it on those who could. And so I became their puppet. I let them pull my strings, telling myself it was not my hand that swung the sword, but another's. I removed myself from the truth so I wouldn't feel the pain it caused. And before I knew it, I no longer felt anything. Anything at all. I had become a monster.
Jill.
I don't want to be a monster, Clive. Do you understand? I want to choose a different path, a better path. To live on my own terms. But before I can do that, I need to come to terms.
I'm panicking. Hold on. Holy fuck. Hello, everyone. Jesus. Cup is a cat. Thank you so much for the raid. Yes, another cup. Hello. Let me do my job real quick. Oh boy. I did not know you were streaming right now. Hello, Cup. This is Cup indeed. Welcome, everyone. Holy goddamn crap. I was not expecting this. Please go and give Cup is a cat a follow. I have witnessed their stream. They're actually quite great. I drink out of you. There is a redeem for that.
And when you do,
I can't promise I'll like it.
I'll be standing there with you, just as you stood with me.
To be fair, now he's not streaming. Fair point.
Thank you, Clive. I must atone for my sins.
Hold on, I have to refill as well.
Only then, when it's done, will the monster cease to be.
Just promise me that you won't die with it. Now, let's get some sleep. The journey back to Benamir is long, and there is much to tell the others.
When are they gonna kiss already? Like, get on with it, goddamn. It's a cup world. Yeah, it's the best of us. That's how we actually assert dominance. We drink out of each other. Why would you put me on the map if I can't do anything? Oh, want me to go back to base. Gotcha. Dang. It'd be monsters. Oh no.
Only the founder knows what awaits
Hey, welcome
us in the
everyone.
Iron Kingdom.
Yeah, I
Vivian
guess I can do my
probably
little
educated
speech where I prove that I'm terrible at social interactions and try to actually call myself out. Hi, I'm a cup that speaks words. Welcome to my stream.
Oh, am I glad to see
I
you?
play a lot of games, especially a variety streamer.
It's Blackthorn. He ain't himself.
If there's a game I like, I'll
And
play it
I've
on
noticed he
stream,
ain't
and
been
that's
for a
pretty much
while.
all it is.
That normally it
Not
only
much
takes
about
a
it.
couple of drinks to perk him back up, but not this time. Something's getting him down, and whatever it is, he ain't telling. It's like he's lost his spark, you know? He's barely got enough fire in his belly to get the ump
It
about
could be,
stuff.
because all the cups
But
I
I'm
know
thinking
are
he
actually
might
kind
if
of
we
easygoing
both
as
bend
well.
his ear, 'cause he respects you, innit? So, what you say?
Yeah, let me catch up on chat real quick and actually call out everyone that shows up. Tris AI Chrome? Welcome to the stream, Skeletorso. Ashley Nido. Comes the cat. I think that one is pretty obvious. Squid Pie Meowface. Love the name, by the way. CRI. And that is pretty much it. That's everyone that showed up with the raid. It's awesome. You guys are great. Thank you so much. But yeah, so far, every cups that I know are actually pretty chill.
Fine. If you think it will help.
I knew you'd understand.
But if he doesn't want to talk, we let him be.
I've never
Open up
been
when he's
one to
ready.
be extremely, like,
Alright.
overexcited on everything.
Now, he'll only smell
I'm
around
excited
if we both turn up
inside,
at
not on
once.
the outside.
So, I'll go first, and you can meet us at the forge. Wait a bit, then head over when you're ready.
Alright, I'll prioritize that. Yeah, I'm one of those people that say, like, stays in, like, all the emotion stays inside. So outside, I'm, like, completely calm and collected, and inside, I got the zoomies. That brain is running everywhere.
How may I help you?
It cannot be
Clive?
contained.
Is everything we've received and everything promised?
Okay. Low talk. Not sure how I feel about that one. Such as right now in the city of the outlaw. That much of my clientele would rather spend their time prattling. What about your endeavors when making many endeavors on their own? It's crazy. It's almost like... Okay, that much of my clientele would rather spend their time prattling about your endeavors than making any endeavors of their own. That just sounds like sports and sport commentators. Yes, I did. I call that, and I don't care. I feel I owe you at least a portion of my earnings. Personally, an hour left on the nightstand may serve you better than it did him. Berserkering. Can I see what it does? Crap. Well, whatever. I'll get it.
All done?
Completion of your achievement or anything, just wide until it. I sometimes go for completion, depending on if I really, really like the game.
Clive. Quick look.
There are some games I had done that. Very rare, though. Mission right there. Look at that. Speaking of actually loving a game, I am in love with this one. I love the combat system. It's very weird to play a Final Fantasy and actually have it not be a complete RPG. It's very action-based.
I didn't take you for
Dark Souls of the
scholarly
Final
then.
Fantasies.
Oh, this? It's Valisthea, a culinary pilgrimage. I borrowed it from old tomes. Seems there's no creature in the realm so foul it can't be cooked up into something delicious.
Think
Monster
I'll
on
stick
shit
to
be
the
like.
unfoul ones, thanks.
Oh, where's your sense of adventure, Sid? Honestly, one glance at these recipes, and even you would trade in your sword for a butcher's cleaver. From spit roasts to sweetmeats, this book has them all. What I wouldn't give to bring these recipes to life.
If it's my blessing you're hoping for, then by all means.
Well, I'm no hunter, Sid. The first tunnel worm I came across would be the death of me. But you're made of sterner stuff. Would you help me resurrect one of these recipes?
I ain't no necromancer.
Something tells me you won't be taking no for an answer. Fine, I'll help.
Fantastic! Thank you.
So, dare I ask what's on the menu?
Chance's Stew. It was once a favourite among the gourmands of Oriflamme, if the author is to be believed. Though Molly's never heard of it. The only problem is that while the recipe is extremely detailed in most respects, it's infuriatingly cryptic as to the main ingredient. A beast, no doubt. Most likely something that would make easy work of a simple cook with more broth than brawn, but unwanted violets. I've no idea what they might be.
Does the book say anything else?
Well, only that the sweetest violets sprout atop the bed of roses.
Oh.
Roses.
Yeah.
Rosaria, perhaps? One of the butchers in Martha's Rest might know something. I'll ask next time I'm there.
I don't think I know what it is. Sure, I'll do that later, though. Yep, right now I'm busy. I'm busy looking busy.
That monster's
It's a profession.
quite a liking to Lady Karen.
Hello. He's busy looking busy, too.
First August, and now you. What are you pair up to? What's it got to do with me?
August was worried that something had been weighing on your mind. I thought you might want to talk about it.
Did you now? I told you not to stick your nose in my business. What'd you go and do?
Clive just wants to help, innit? What's so bad about that? Talk to him. You never know, you might feel better for getting it all out in the open. Please, mate. I'm worried about you.
Phil, shut you up. It's nothing really. Stupid. Not the sort of thing you bother people about.
Why don't you tell us all the same?
Yeah, if it's stupid, we don't want to talk about it. We love stupid things.
Karen and I have an arrangement. I keep an eye on Goots, and she shows me what the competition's up to. Interesting arms and armor, things like that. Anyway, the other day, she shows me a cuirass she's come by. Masterpiece of level work. Light, supple, and tougher than it had any right to be. Made my stuff look like heavy, clumsy shit. I should have brought the bastard thing there and then just to study it, but I was too proud. And now every time I reach for my hammer, I'm reminded that I'm not the craftsman I thought I was. There. You happy? You got what you came for. Now piss off.
All right. We're going.
Somehow relate with that a lot, actually.
I always thought of old Blackthorn as a bit of a force of nature. Like a storm cloud full of ale. Didn't think anything could rattle him. Least of all a stupid piece of leather.
Blackthorn's always taken pride in his craft. Questioning it means questioning himself. Something tells me this is only going to get worse. If he has doubts, it will affect his work, which will only add to his problems. We need to nip this in the bud.
I couldn't agree more.
We need to kill him right now.
He said he should have bought that cuirass. Perhaps we should track it down for him. Assuming you're happy to help, that is.
Too bloody right I am.
Glad to hear it. First things first, then. We need to speak to Karen.
Okay.
That monster's taken quite a liking to Lady Karen.
Yeah, I can relate with him a lot.
Karen,
I mean, it's kind of the same world
you
thing
have a
in the
moment?
streaming world.
Blackthorn mentioned that
You look at someone
come
that's
by
doing a
leather
lot better than
cuirass.
you, and you're wondering, like,
An exquisite example of the
you're looking at
craft,
them and
from what he
wondering
told us.
if you're ever gonna
And he
be
ain't
as
been
good as them.
himself since he saw it.
Not necessarily
So we
like
thought
you
we'd buy
think
it for
you're
him.
jealous of them. You're jealous of their
sold it
talent.
already. Didn't think Blackthorn cared for
Wish
it
he
the
had
way he
it too.
turned his nose up. But it was nicely put together, that's for certain. Even if the bloke who made
wish
it
you
is a bit
understand
of an
how it
odd
is.
one. Happened across him on my travels. Next all his stuff to order, but the fella who commissioned it refused to pay. He didn't like the colour of summit. So I took it off his hands for a fair price.
You don't know where we might find him, do you?
Like I said, he's a bit of an odd one. Doesn't even have a workshop. He don't trust hunters neither, which means he spends as much time out tracking beasties as he does working their hides.
I see.
He did tell me something, though. Apparently, his next commission's for a set of griffin hide greaves.
Here, there's a griffin on the hunt board. The curse breakers were placing bets on who'd bag it. Now, where the bleeding hell was it sighted? Somewhere in Sambrec, maybe? Care Northern, that was it.
Thank you, Karen. We'd be lost without you.
At least you admit it.
So, it sounds like going after
I love
that
her.
Griffin might be the best chance we have of finding our roaming leather worker.
I'll leave the hunting to you if you don't mind. While you get on with that, I'll ask around the markets. See if I can't sniff out who he is and where he's hiding.
Good idea. Hopefully one of us will be able to track him down.
Just has gas. It's literally his job. Like, no joke. He only does that. What the hell? Let me go and see my letters real quick. I just wanted to read what's going on.
Deadlands wouldn't be half as bad.
Yeah, keep complaining. Just keep fucking mopping the floor, please. Apple a day. Right. These are all just... Yeah, it's just news about the people that you met. Hey, Gaz. Or Gav. I don't know why I called him Gaz. What happens when they keep farting this to you? So what am I doing right now? Use the hunt board to locate the griffin. Didn't they already say what it was? Why would I need to do that? Hello, Moogle. How you doing? Oh. I did hear you say you were hoping to find out a griffin, Kupo. I don't have a letter for you, Kupo, and especially a horrible one the local called Dosmare. Oh, great. Hello. Air Norvent, Westgate. Right. Okay. Can I just mark it? Guess I just have to go. Rest, that's not what I need. They say Westgate or Northgate? I forgot. Cat. It is a cat. Oh, you mean the Moogle? No, it's a Moogle. I thought you meant the cup in the cat. Or cup in the cat, cup is a cat. They said something about the gate, but I'm not sure which one. I think I'm actually gonna make this simple and just go back and look. Because if I have to go through the entire map, I'm gonna be wasting half an hour. I hope you have one too, Sea Shark. Have a good one. Thanks for popping in. Means a lot.
Typical nobles.
Oi! Whip. I remember Westgate Sunbreak. Westgate. It really is in this one. Okay. Kind of awkward to tell exactly where that is. It's somewhere close to this. Yeah, they brought a Moogle in this one too. I've only seen one so far. I have to find a griffin. It'd be somewhere around here. Hello. Why am I on lightning? I don't know why. Oh, well, I forgot they're low level. Is that it? No. Go somewhere towards more in the room. Definitely not it. Freaking phone. One sec. I'm back. Sorry about that. You know what my favorite word is when it comes to work? No. Fuck that. Nope. I am not coming in early. They can go screw themselves. Yeah, nah. I don't know what a griffin is.
Ready, go?
I don't know where to look is the problem. I know a general area, but it's very hard to find it. It's gonna be even harder to kill it. I expect it to be pretty big, right? I don't think I've fought a griffin yet. And Eastwatch. I did not have access to this before. That was locked off before. I think we may have found it. I use my brain and my memories to find the answers. I think that's what it was. I'm actually not running on decaf today. It's crazy. You guys good? Yeah, they're fine. So, well, maybe it's actually going to be between this area and the other. I did not realize Jill actually had a chocobo, too. That's awesome. Eh. I don't care. Oh no, running away because I'm scared. This might not be it. It feels like it could be, though.
Be safe.
Religionaires. That's definitely not it. Bye. Okay. Am I gonna have to look this up? This is starting to look like it. I have one other place that I can think of. It's right here. If that's not it, I don't know. Sorry about the background noises, by the way. I had ordered food, and it came in at the same time as the call.
Good day to you, Sid.
You're quite talented with that rod of yours.
Don't say it like that. Okay, never mind. You turn wholesome again. You're quite talented with that rod of yours. Oh no. It had many uses. One which you might be interested in.
This is no time to ride.
Clive also agrees.
Let's go.
My assumption is that it might be at the end of this, but I'm not sure at all. Bugger off. That ain't no griffin. That might be one of the targets.
Thanks,
no, it's not. Good work. Yeah, indeed. Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Smash out that button. I'm not seeing Jack Lee squat.
Griffins don't exactly make for easy prey.
Well,
let's hope our craftsman hasn't bitten off more than he can chew.
Oh, would you look at that? Maybe I am on the right spot. I do like when a game actually makes you search stuff. Like, make you use your brain. And if it's just to look around for... Well... Okay, this is gonna be rough. My first griffin is a bounty. Hi!
Other luck will have to wait.
Torgal, you're sharp.
I went back for that attack for way too soon. I'm struggling. Woohoo!
Guess we're all ready.
It's mostly that the attacks are really slow. Oh! Get parried. Oh, I thought I was actually... Never mind. I thought I did really good there. Ooh. I have mastered your moveset. Get over it. Ow, 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 ow. I did that when I was too far. Stop missing, you're making me miss. Thank you. Thanks for the encouragement. Ow!
I needed that.
Wrong button. I got a limit break. Get it. I actually got hit by that. How you doing, Pudding, by the way? That's a name I haven't seen in a while. Cool. I'm doing swell. Minus a few little things that actually went south recently, but well, that's besides the point. I'm not here to bring my own show.
Is something there, boy?
Oh, damn. I was not expecting him to be alive.
Could that be our man?
The gun thing? Thank you. This game's great.
Dare say I'll survive. That griffin caught me before I could get an arrow off. Must have lost sight of me in the grass, though. I'd be dead if it hadn't.
More likely than not.
The name's Camille. I'm a lowly leather worker, if you couldn't tell by the smell of me.
Not so lowly from what I hear. Do you remember selling to a merchant by the name of Karen?
She's not an easy woman to forget. Bought a cuirass from me after I lost my buyer. Quite taken with my work, as far as I recall. Didn't stop her bartering me down to a pittance, though. She sent you for a refund?
It's not her who sent me.
Well, consider me flattered.
You should be. He's a master of his art, and not an easy man to impress.
Blacksmiths are proud folk. It's a rare thing indeed for one to praise a glorified tanner. And I don't imagine an impressive swordsman like yourself would be getting your steel from any but the best. I'd dearly love to help a fellow craftsman, but... Well, actually, I suppose you could give him this.
What is it?
Treated leather. Same stuff I used to make that cuirass. If your man's as skilled as he sounds, he'll know what he's looking at.
You sure?
Well, you did save my life. And thanks to you, I'll be going home with all the griffin hide I can carry. I'd say it's the least I can do. Short of
actually
showing
nice.
him how to make the thing myself, that is. But there are rules against it. Secrets of the trade and whatnot.
In that case, I'll see that he gets it.
I'd be much obliged if you would. Right. I've got some greaves to make. You send your blacksmith my regards.
Will do. And thank you.
I feel like a blame monster on there with the bounty stuff.
Hopefully this will sweeten Blackthorn's mood.
Say you found it on the ground, please. Otherwise, he's gonna be pissed. Right. While I'm out, might as well. Go talk to Marta. It's really interesting the way that they actually designed this game as well.
Thank you for sticking with us.
Those of us who are still here have to look after each other.
The fact that they made it so you actually like have to go in zones and stuff. I need to stop saying like they goddamn phrases.
Unwanted violets, if you have them.
That's like very much a
Oh, I'd gladly
problem.
settle
Like
for learning what
seriously,
they are if
like
you don't.
goddamn man.
Why, I haven't heard folk call them that since I was a lad. You're looking for scorpion tails. Unwanted violets is what folk used to call them back in the day. They turn a wicked purple when you boil them up, hence the name. Used to chuck them in the pot when there weren't nothing else on offer, when there was a war on, that sort of thing. Thankfully, times aren't yet as hard as that. And even if they were, you wouldn't find anyone selling them these days.
Do the scorpions still live nearby?
I dare say they do. 3 Reeds would be your best bet, if memory serves.
Thank you. You've been most helpful.
I've got a new recipe.
Stay sharp.
I really hope they make a referencing this at one point. I want a character that actually just says that. Or a little blonde guy that's just running around with actually taking pictures of everything. Hey there, big bird. We're gonna smash a door. Let's go. The fact that it's not playing the chocobo music makes me so sad. I want chocobo music. Instead, I got potions, and they're not even the strongest.
Scorpions. At least I know what I'm up against. Stay down. Give me.
Why is it that my phone's ringing so much today? I'm back, sorry about that. Wrong number. They want to talk to someone sexy. It's not me, so I'm sure.
Farewell.
Wanted violet. Okay.
I better get this back to Yvonne before it goes bad.
Well, thank you. It was not very difficult.
Did you find our mystery ingredient?
I did indeed.
Marvelous! Let's see. What am I supposed to do with this? It's poisonous, surely.
You wouldn't be wrong. But that's your unwanted violet.
Into the pot it goes, I suppose. Wait here. I won't be long.
Well, I feel like someone's gonna die. Oh god. That looks like... You know that meal in Zelda Breath of the Wild or 2TK, Tears of the Kingdom, when you actually cannot get a good recipe going and it just censors what you're doing? That looks like what's under the censor.
Sent.
Ew.
Chance's stew, risen once again from the ashes of obscurity. Grab a spoon, Sid. Let's eat while it's hot.
I'm not hungry.
Well, it'll be too late once I've licked the bowl clean. Your loss. Odin's teeth. What an assault on the senses. It's like choking on swamp water. And yet, up through the pungency, there rise complex, meaty notes. It takes a moment to recover from such an onslaught of flavours, but never have I tasted anything so fine.
I'm curious.
Thank you, Sid. Thank you.
You're, welcome.
I must share this gift. I won't rest until a steaming bowl of Chance's stew sits before everyone in the hideaway. A single mouthful, and Molly will be breeding scorpions of her own.
I'm sure she will.
Oh. Increase defense by 30. That's actually really good. Holy damn.
That monster's taken quite a liking to Lady Karen.
And with a bit of luck. How'd it go, Clive? Did you find him, or does the hunt continue?
I found him. And he asked me to give you this, along with his regards.
You're joking.
He said he wouldn't teach you how to work it, but that if you were as skilled as you sounded, you'd have no trouble understanding how it was done.
So that's his secret. Crafty bastard. He's layered and cross-grained it. Good few times, too. No wonder it's tough. And that's no ordinary oil he's used to get that finish. Oh, this is fine work. Even finer than I thought.
It's weird how the dude that we just talked to, the one we say from the Griffin, saw his own work as not good. Yet a master craftsman is looking at it like it's a fucking piece of art. I love that. Sorry, reading on stream, by the way.
I'll take your word for it. Just looks like leather to me. Still, I'm glad you're happy. Here, Clive. You didn't happen to catch the fella's name, did you?
Camille, I believe.
I thought as much. There ain't many leather workers in the realm daft enough to do their own hunting, see? And his name kept cropping up when I was asking around. Turns out he's from Tabor. And again, most leather workers are. But our friend Camille guards a long-held family secret, the details of which are the subject of some debate in the leather-working community.
Then we better keep this close to our chests.
Listen, sorry for putting the both of you to all that trouble. Should have kept my moaning to myself. Still, I'm glad you found him. This has cheered me right up.
That was the idea. Clive's idea, anyway. He did most of the work.
It's good to have you back, Blackthorn.
Just don't expect me to go turning out work like this. There's a reason he does his own hunting. He knows exactly what hides to look for. And that's how he gets them to layer up so nicely. And don't get me started on how much oiling this leather would need. But I reckon I can make something about as good. Something a Cursebreaker will have no trouble caring for. Anyway, enough narrowing. I've got work to be getting on with.
Looks like we won't be needing a new blacksmith.
As if there was a better one out there. I wouldn't have been the same anyway. No one spins a yarn like old Blackthorn in his cups.
Hey, what? Hold on.
Now that's sorted, I've got duties to attend to. Thanks, Clive. You've given me my mate back.
What does he do with the cups? I'm scared now. You have obtained. Sorry about that. Ah. This will definitely need some getting used to. I freaking hate that. You have obtained a design draft for the Drake Slayer's belt. Design drafts unlock new crafting options. The Black Hammer. Visit Black Tornado. Okay.
Clive. So, will it be?
Don't sound so excited, man. Electrum. Where the hell am I gonna get you that? I just want to find it at one point. Oh. I need to find them from bounties, I think. I had to guess. Let's try to focus on that for a little bit. I love boss fights, and that's actually quite great.
I could have sworn we had a few more.
What? Important.
How did we never hear about these Guardians of the Flame?
Where is the bounty board?
Never heard about us, I expect.
What? Ah! I forgot that's the icon. It's kind of weird. Clear View and the Broken Hilt. Clarity. Somewhere in here. Oh boy, that's a big one. Where in Clear View is it gonna be? It may take a while to find them.
Nice and chill.
Look at this place.
Alright, let's try to do a sweep, I guess. Actually... Advent. Oh. They would say Advent if that was the case. No, it was gonna be somewhere else. Is that him? That could be him. That looks like our target. Haruna.
If that's what I think it is, this isn't gonna be easy.
So far, it's pretty easy. Ay, 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 that came faster than I thought. Damn it, I'm always a little bit too little. Scissor. The hell down. You know what that reminds me of? I need to actually spend my coins.
It's over.
It is indeed over. We're not fighting ever again. Look at 9 piece now. We fought a harpy. What? How did I? We've already fought that more than once.
Rest well.
I was hoping for special parts. The other one was somewhere in Rosaria, the Broken Hilt, right? I'm assuming it's probably right there. I really do hope that either Teacup is streaming after I'm done or someone else. That'd be nice to go from cup to cup to cups. We're spreading. We'll take over the world. Hey Caleb, how you doing? What you playing? Oh, speaking of, we're gonna be playing Fortnite soon. Not tonight. Not tonight for sure. I still need to, quote-unquote, recover from discovering asthma. But maybe tomorrow? We'll see. I'm not doing bad. When I'm actually standing still and, like, gaming and talking, I'm not actually feeling any kind of, like, repercussions. My breath is completely fine. Could you not, good sir? Very rude. I'm talking. I'm having a monologue. Ouchies. Wait, Fortnite. Woo. Did you play, the new Futurama update? That's what I'm interested about. Wee-wee! Oh, okay. I need to fart. Go away. I could not, for some reason, understand what the fuck was happening. God, it takes so long to recover from that skill.
Nice try.
Hold on. I have to. Sadly. Such a waste.
It's over.
There we go. That was a well actual designed fight. That was insane. Holy crap.
Oh, there aren't any more of them.
We are good now. We can actually go away. I do not want to fight this guy again. I need to refill and everything. This guy took all my potions. He came in and like, I want your strongest potions so I can make you drink them. I will force feed you your own potions, my friend. My guy.
She's taking quite a light.
Is it business or pleasure? Go on then. Finished, are you?
Speaking of, how's my equipment go? Oh.
And what can I do for you? Go on then. You're rubbing me blind, you know. You'll not find a better price than that.
Or where's they equip them? Okay. The gills one. Alright. Main stuff it is. We got about an hour left. We can actually do a little bit of progress. I don't think there's any more bounties. So we're basically done with everything that's available at the moment in this chapter. I think. Knowing Final Fantasy, there's hidden bosses that I have yet to find.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Is everything we've received and everything
A
promised?
smelling course. Goes in a scroll. Sure. Okay.
You earned this. Come again. I may have more.
Again.
Oh yeah.
Miss Apu. Love the stun one. Actually, quite good one. Moogle. Do you have any new ones? Nope. Alright, main mission stuff.
Back again, Lord Rosfield. I'm touched that you should find me such good company.
It is not your company, but your counsel that I seek on this occasion.
Ever the charmer. What will it be today, then?
The Iron Kingdom. I need to know what to expect.
You'll soon be setting sail for Drake's Breath, then, I take it. The mother crystal that rises from the boiling sea. There was a time when a true-blooded Rosarian had only to brave the waves to visit it. But then the Ironblood made their move.
Wait 1 second. I'll be right back. Sorry to cut off the entire cutscene right away, but so I'm gonna have to plug the controller. VOD. There we go. Alright, back. Check it. Sorry to cut it off. I just want to make sure I didn't forget something up there. I am back. And sorry, I'm gonna be talking IRL for a second. I'm a little bit livid. I keep looking into stuff to actually try and get my fucking,
As you know, the
my
Iron
appointment
Kingdom
for
rules
the,
over the
inner
islands to the west
therapist.
of Storm. Or rather, its church does.
Problem, they're
But
actually
this is not
working the,
pragmatic approach to
ER
state
at the
religion
moment.
employed by the Holy
Like, that's been
Empire
2 days in a
to
row, so every time I
manipulate
try to call to
masses.
get an actual fucking appointment,
No.
I
The
cannot
Iron
get
Kingdom
one
is
because
the
they're not there.
literal
I
embodiment
keep
of
getting the
crystalline
fucking...
orthodoxy.
Please call back later
And so,
or leave a
if one is
message.
to understand it,
Yay.
one must start there.
I leave a message and then they were
As
not
the
calling
name
back.
implies,
It's been 2
the
days now.
orthodoxy holds the mother crystals sacred, and they
doesn't
do not
work.
take kindly to heathens plundering the objects of their worship for the means to fill wash tubs and
Pay
light
attention to that
lamps
noise.
with frivolous feats of
That's an
magic.
abominable cop.
Indeed,
It's fine.
the faithful consider ether a sinful thing, a poison no less. And to them, a dominant is an instrument of evil, albeit one they have proven only too happy to turn against their enemies. Some 80 years ago in Northern Storm, Drake's eye collapsed. Soon after, in pursuit of ether and with the blight at their backs, the Northern Territories descended upon the Grand Duchy of Rosaria. And when the Shields of the Flame marched north to meet them, the Iron Kingdom spied an opportunity. A few short days later, the Crusaders landed on the island of Mount Drastanus, home of Drake's Breath, and plucked it from the Duchy's grasp. Rosaria tried to reclaim it, of course, but to no avail. I doubt more than a handful of Duchy men have set foot on its shores in your lifetime. Nor are they like to again, under the Empire's stewardship, meaning the Iron Blood will keep their island. And with it, the foothold they need to march on mainland soil when next they spy an opportunity. The Mother Crystal is both the object of the Iron Blood's worship and their gateway to the continent, making Drostenus the holiest of holy grounds, from which the Orthodox Crusade shall one day sail forth to claim the remaining Mother Crystals, or die trying.
My father and my grandfather both traded blows with the Iron Blood for control of Drake's breath. Had things unfolded differently at Phoenix Gate, we would have sent our entire fleet against them.
But instead, they sent their fleet against Rosaria, sacked the capital, killed the men, and captured the women, including Jill. I'd say you'd be forgiven for wanting a little revenge, Clive.
My only aim is to destroy the Mother Crystal. But thank you all the same. Not much else to do here. Let's see if Jill's ready.
Hello, Jill. Also, I didn't buy my potions. Ooh, that would have been bad. But yeah, I'm definitely getting the characters for Fortnite. I want to get Fry. Or at the very least, Leela. She's awesome. I don't know if she's in it.
Well, don't
Or
just
Bender.
stand there gawping.
Well, all of them, really.
Go on, then. You'll not find a better price than that. You're rubbing me blind, you know.
I am not. You're getting money out of me.
Better I'll be here.
Stop lying to yourself. You're rubbing me blind.
It will be over soon.
You ready?
I think so.
Jill. When you told me you had to come to terms with your past, you weren't talking about destroying Drake's breath, were you?
No. I spoke of Imran, the leader of the Crystalline Orthodox. The man who made me do all those unspeakable things. I'm going to kill him. It's what I need to do to put the past behind me. What I need to move forward.
Ugh.
And I know that I can do it. If you're there beside me.
Always.
And I'll be beside you, too.
Yes, alrighty.
We'll bring down the Mother Crystal together. All while Sid looks on.
We'll make him proud.
You can't make it more obvious than that. Come on. Drake's breath.
Useful trick. Freezing and thawing the spray to make mist. How did you learn to use your powers like this?
The Masters made me do it. When the Crusaders took to the seas, to keep the fleet's movements from prying eyes. I'm fine.
No, you're not.
This may be the only chance I get to go back. My only chance to put things right. I have to do this. Whatever the cost.
I'll be 1099, please.
All right.
I'm not a dad when I do dad jokes. I'm very proud of myself. You just hit something. You can't see with the mist around. What the hell? That idea is terrible. I told you so. Okay. What?
The Iron Kingdom's mother crystal.
Drake's breath.
Pumpkin.
Strong currents, sharp rocks, and ether floods. Let's not forget them. This island is a natural fortress.
But safety breeds complacency, allowing a single rowing boat to slip in unseen.
The sanctuary is inside the mountain. If
Really
we follow
love
the
exposing
old
stuff you
trail,
already
we
know,
should be
huh?
able to enter by the back gate.
All right. Let's go.
Let's go. No longer, Bowser. Or actually going in Bowser's
I
lair.
always imagined when I
Canon.
came here it would be to reclaim it.
It used to belong to Rosaria,
Look at
didn't
that.
it?
Once, though it's been in the Ironblood's clutches for far too long.
As was I. For 13 years, this
Oh, I'm
rock
liking
was
this
my
music.
home. I know its secrets only too well. This path was abandoned after an ether flood.
Oh,
They don't guard it.
The perfect little shortcut. They're all Akashic.
The ether flood must have spread. It's never as bad as this one. And the only way past them is through them.
next. Oh. Again, I keep forgetting. I zoned out for a second. So easy for me because of the lack of sleep, goddamn.
They happen all the time. That wasn't even a bad one. It's nothing to worry about.
I don't feel bad. Is that a chocobo? No, it's a golem. Or it's a minotaur, never mind, I thought it was. He's not yet at 2. I'm really struggling to keep my eyes up. Jesus. Whoa, that came fast. What's he shite?
The old arboretum is just up ahead. We'll enter the caves from there.
I think I'm actually gonna end it here, guys. I am so sorry. I'm struggling to get my eyes up, and I'm trying to take an hour nap before going to work.